Well, it is. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Thank you. Every week I got to ask for. I figure you have it down.
Right. Okay. Well, we are in week 9 of the high school football season, and it gets going all tonight for the Hardee's Friday Night Blitz. Coming your way on WFXR, CW Virginia, WFXRTV.com, Facebook, YouTube. This guy's everywhere. Jermaine Ferrell, our sports director. Thanks for being here in our
I'm thawing out from this morning because we were down in Martinsville. Well, I was not but I was down in Martinsville.
I was there with you in spirit.
That's right.
I'm glad you've defrosted and you came to join us today.
That's right.
Lots of sports going on, but let's start with our Friday Night Blitz. Game of the week.
As high school football, it's our game of the week. It's a pretty good one when you talk about Blue Ridge district rivalries. We go to Vinton for this big one. It's Lord Botetourt. They are 6-1 on the season, taking on 5-2. That'll be at Vinton. 5-2 Lord Botetourt. Of course, kickoff set for 7 o'clock. So this is a good one. These two teams, big time rivals. Now the teams met twice last season. LB won the regular season meeting at home, 21-13, but Bird won the big one. It was the Region 3D Finals last year in double overtime, 46-44. Last week, LB won at home over Stanton River. They held them off 28-21, while Bird lost at William Fleming. That was 55-7. LB 2-0 in the district. Bird is 1-1. Now, this is a key game not only in the district, Sydney, but in Region 3D. The Cavs are second in Region 3D, while the Terriers are fourth. So, again, the top 4 teams, they host a playoff game. So, this is a key game. Again, kickoff set for tonight at 7.
About to say, a lot riding on this game, sounds like.
Good stuff. And also, they're honoring a couple of athletes, or not athletes, but a couple of students that are battling cancer over there at Lord Botetourt and William Byrd. So, it's another game with a purpose, so that's another thing to be out there on.
Absolutely. And we have even more games that y'all are talking about. What other ones are we keeping an eye on?
You think we're only going to talk about one game?
No way.
No. That's not how we roll here with Hardee's Friday Night Blitz. We talk about multiple games. So here are some games of note. Of course, we'll have highlights of 13 games, but here's some more on the list. And we have William Fleming. They'll be at Northside. That's a North Roanoke battle right then and there. Craig County at Bath County. That's another district matchup from the Three Rivers. Also another Three Rivers matchup. Floyd County at James River. And then Giles at Grayson County. That's going to be a pretty good matchup there. Highlights from 13 games, and we'll have scores as well. Of course, we had some Hardee's Friday Night Blitz on a Thursday. Blacksburg improves to 5-4 on the season with a 42-13 win over Christiansburg. Now, Sydney, it is the Bruins' first win over the Blue Demons in 7 years.
Wow. Okay, Bruins.
But
nice.
Carroll County said, hold my Sprite or soft drink or Dr. Pepper, since it's Dr. Pepper Day. Carroll County 6-2 with a 49-34 win over Radford. It's the Cavaliers' first ever win over the Bobcats, as Radford won the first 32 meetings. So that's a lot of wins that they've stopped there. So now they ended that streak. But meanwhile, this is probably real important for everyone. Hardee's Friday Night Blitz coming away tonight at 10:30 on CW. We also will be streaming live on WFXRTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube. Also on WFXR right after Game 1 of the Fall Classic. It's the World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. And then each and every Saturday morning at 11 on the CW, so check it out. Meanwhile, college football action. We have a busy college football as we have Liberty. They're off this week, but a big one tonight at Lane Stadium. Friday Night Lights, Lane Stadium style, California, Virginia Tech, 7:30 kickoff. And then we have 3 games at noon coming away tomorrow. Virginia at North Carolina. The Cavaliers, they're ranked 16th in the country. Southern Virginia at North Carolina Wesleyan, and Averett will be at Shenandoah. And then we have another batch of games, a pair at 1 o'clock. It's Roanoke will be at Hampton Sydney. Ferrum at Erskine, I think that's how you say it, or Erskine, depending on how you want to say it. Someone will correct me, but that's okay. Virginia University of Lynchburg will be at Livingston. That's at 2. Then at 3 o'clock, VMI at Mercer. They're ranked in the FCS. And Bridgewater at Washington and Lee, 4 o'clock time. Meanwhile, here is the Fox schedule. It is a doubleheader. UCLA at Indiana at noon, BYU at Iowa State at 3:30. Game 2 of the World Series tomorrow at 8. And then a single header from the NFL on Sunday at 1. It's the New York Giants looking for a win at the Philadelphia Eagles. And then the CW, college football on a Saturday, SMU taking on Wake Forest. Toledo against Washington State. Action kicks off on the doubleheader at 12, and then we have the final round of 8 race and the NASCAR Xfinity playoffs coming your way from the Martinsville Speedway tonight on CW Virginia CW. Coverage begins with NASCAR Countdown Live at 7, followed by the I to the double A and Ritchie Brothers 250 from Martinsville Speedway. So a lot going on in Martinsville. Of course, big time racing. It's the truck race tonight, and then the Cup coming up. So a lot's going on, a lot of action here. We got you covered like a blanket. That's how we roll.
Yeah, thank goodness, because y'all are going to need some sleep after this weekend, because it's a busy weekend here. That's
right. We're going to need some warm weather. So I guess the question I have to ask, Kara Thompson, my partner, my buddy, what are we looking like for weather, not only for tonight, but obviously throughout the weekend, but I'm sure we're focusing more on tonight.
Well, I will say over the weekend we are looking dry, so no need to worry about any washouts or grabbing the rain gear if you're heading out and about, whether it's to those Friday night football games or you're heading to the paperclip. Now let's go back toward the Friday Night Blitz game of the week. We're heading to Vinton for the game between the Lord Botetourt Cavaliers and the William Byrd Terriers. For tonight, clear skies overhead, but I would definitely suggest grabbing a jacket, a coat, a sweatshirt, something to keep you warm. By the time we head into halftime, temperatures will likely be in the 40s. We'll talk a little bit more about that weekend forecast. That's after the break.